driving through the Sango area, I saw the yard signs, and I'm like, that's a sign. It is a sign, but yet it's a sign. And then I'm thinking about it in the back of my head, and I don't say anything to my family, and then the mailer comes in. I'm like, okay, that's two, and then at some point my wife and passed, and she's like, hey, there's a new church down the road. I'm like, yeah, there is. What do you think?
I instantly felt like a home there. I instantly felt community. I instantly felt a part. And that's something that I hadn't really ever experienced, even growing up in Wisconsin and being a part of that community for my entire life before moving here. I still didn't feel that enormous support system all around me that I have felt through Real Life. So that's pretty cool.
As I'm walking up to the school, there's someone that always greeted me personally with good morning, welcome to Real Life.
Walking in was so welcoming, so inviting, so laid back, donating coffee, you're walking through, there was a true connection.
So I think one of my favorite things that I experienced through Real Life was, to kind of go along with the whole community aspect, how much everybody just jumped in. Everybody was super cool about helping out, and there was never the sense of I don't really want to, or I guess I will. Everybody just jumped in and did it, which is pretty cool to make the experience happen.
Yes, we knew it was a school, but because of the people that were there, it felt like a church.
Seeing my son being part of Real Life Kids is a huge impact. It is bringing him through what I was hoping would happen. And he's wanting to say his prayers at night. So we're doing that together. And he's asking questions. And he's being inquisitive. And I'm just so hopeful that he just keeps getting that passion. Because one day I'm hoping he comes to me and says, Dad, I'm ready to be baptized.
Since coming here, I lost my mother. And again, the church members have loved on me in a great deal. Sometimes when I couldn't give back, when I didn't have the love to give back, they've loved me.
I remember the Christmas that we had going through the church, and the Christmas concert and the music, and we were all gathered so closely, and we sang the songs, and we went outside in the front, and we lit the candles, and I had my children with me, and I was like, wow, this is a memory that will last forever. And consequently out of that, my son's favorite song, Little Drummer Boy, the version that was played by our amazing worship team. Wow. So still, during the summer month, we're listening to Little Drummer Boy.
The CDC is recommending, for example, no more than 50 people in a gathering. And President Trump just announced in the last hour that their guidance is no more than 10 people in a gathering.
There were different aspects, this COVID thing hits, there was the uncertainty. And so as the leader of my family, we had to deal with, we were going to service in person, and that was the way that it was. And all of a sudden, when it was like, we might not be meeting, scratch my head thinking, what's this going to look like?
Yo, welcome to the live stream. This is Pastor Freddie T.
And I'm Kayla Martin.
During this crazy season where we're semi-quarantined, where we've been called upon to practice social distancing, we're really gonna need to know and be reminded that our God is great.
Facebook, YouTube Live, all these things are happening. It was neat to get back in a recliner and watch on the TV.
Right now, we are having drive-in church in the parking lot of Carmel Elementary School.
that first day when we came in there and saw that the amusement area was turned into a place of worship and sanctuary and stuff, that was neat.
Seeing everybody come alive more so and just really engage more has been really, really neat to see. And I'm excited for that to kind of continue and grow.
Looking to the future, I am very excited about the growth and the trajectory of Real Life in terms of its margin for mission.
The mantra of keep it real, keep it Jesus is so empowering in a lot of different ways. I feel like you can sometimes allow yourself to beat yourself up when you feel like you're not meeting whatever expectation, but knowing that we are human and that Christ loves us no matter what is a pretty amazing thing. And so to have that as the backbone of what Real Life stands for is a pretty cool thing.
My king.